All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Golden Kamuy, Season 4, Episode 10. All right.
We had a lot of fun developments last episode.
But now we've got a serial killer that we need to go deal with.
Indeed, among other things. A serial killer, and this one is a bit of a perv, as someone would say. Yeah.
Splitting
They usually are.
open people and... doing various things with intestines and all that shit.
Yep, that's just okay.
Yep, just another Golden Kamuy episode, you know?
Yeah,
no
another
big deal.
Tuesday.
Yeah. But I would very much like to see this trend we've been seeing in the last little bit of Tsunami characters that he's very much won the loyalty of getting backstories.
Yes, because there are a few, like since we got Usami backstory, there are some, now that I think about it, that we haven't actually gotten that treatment from yet. That I just figured we wouldn't because we didn't need it. And in some cases, maybe their backstory happened, during the show as they lost their brother and lost various body parts as the show continued, But,
yeah, let's just keep this train going though.
Yeah.
This is fun. So yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
No!
Oh no!
Oh my
what
God.
could it be? He's like, damn it!
Yes.
You mocked
Special
him.
powers.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What? Yeah.
So yes, but I'm not telling you.
Whoa.
Amazing. See,
Koito still got him in the end.
yeah,
there.
Koito might be a sucker, right? And he might not be
Yes.
able to see very far past Inkarmat's stuff,
Right.
but he can plan a step ahead.
Okay. Perfect mother.
Oh. That is also a great question.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta figure this out. Fuck. I mean, yeah. Join up with them and be like, hey, I need you to help me rescue Inkarmat. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this lady being the person to oversee the birth. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It is, but gross. Just so direct immediately. Like,
Yep.
you know what? That's a fine. Whatever. No way. This has to be a dream.
Yeah, it's gotta be. She doesn't even know where she is. Right. Nice. Oh my God.
Okay. Brilliant.
Cool.
Brilliant. All right. There we go. Not a dream.
Okay.
God, how are you gonna... Damn it.
Multiple people have noticed.
No. Damn it. Yep.
Fuck.
Shit.
Oh God.
Come on, psycho lady. Bring your saw up here and help.
You wouldn't let him damage that delicious placenta, would you?
Yep.
Oh!
Oh!
Fuck!
Shit! He didn't hesitate. He just...
And he went for the double tap, too. Oh, shit!
Fuck! Oh! Oh! Tsukishima goes...
Fuck!
Yep. Good shit. Okay. Let's go!
All right.
Because I'm helping bring your baby into the world. Yeah. Me doing this protects... Yeah. Let's go!
Holy shit.
And she became perfect. In that
Oh,
moment.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do it, man.
Come on. Yeah. He has his doubts.
Yep.
Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
So much for 2 hours.
Tough. Oh, he's just... Sorry. That was funny. He's a soldier, so he's tough.
That's why he's got the flat face, because that's happened before, and it just...
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
It's also 9 months, so it could induce shit, and the horse is gonna make a nice trail and everything.
It'll be fine. It will be fine.
Yeah,
head
heads
wounds are
bleed quite
bleeders.
a bit. Yeah. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Shit. Shit. Fuck.
Oh, he's a bear though.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with a bear.
Oh! Flex you, dude. Don't do it.
Yeah, too far. No.
Don't. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh fuck! He's just keeps
What's
going.
the leg? It's the shoulder.
Holy shit. Shit, so Tanigaki versus Tsukishima. Oh my god. Don't do this with the music show.
I know.
Don't do this.
Okay, found some Ainu. Okay.
Carries her the whole way.
But I brought trouble. Oh.
You take care of her. I'll go take
He's
care
got
of this.
2, maybe even 3 holes in him right now.
Uh-huh.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Osama is
Yeah.
the name still, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just... Okay, she's
All right,
gonna do
okay,
great
so she's
at
in
it.
she's in good hands.
Bro, you're looking pale, man. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're
Fuck.
not. You're not the main character.
Fuck!
Shit!
Shit!
Oh, Koito could save him here.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
鶴見中尉殿と月島軍曹を最後まで見届ける覚悟でいる。私や父が利用されていたとしてもそれは構わない。ただ私は鶴見中尉殿に本当の目的があるのなら見定めたい。私にはもう遅い。たくさん殺してきた。
I don't care about
Holy
guilt or
shit.
regret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
本当に大切だったものを
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
捨ててきました。
Oh.
私は自分の仕事をやるしかない。インカルインカル
All right, yeah, this.
もう生まれちゃうわ。みんなで手伝って。あんたはおい
You! Start ordering
Okay.
the other boys. Yeah. You!
Always the babysitter.
あんたたち。これも他の家から集めてきて。
I love the trust though. The dude that was literally just coming to kill them.
Yeah.
Hey, you watch the kid.
Yep.
うわりかむいピリカのエンテク様へ分岐で焼く
Whoa. Okay.
よく頑張ってくれたな。インカルは立派な石持ちだ。
その斧残りです。
俺に娘が。
God damn it, show.
1週間ほど街で過ごして頭を冷やしてこい。これまで通り問題なしで報告し続けるように。
Oh. Ah.
種ガキにスパ
Ah. Oh, someone.
God, with his super thick neck and everything.
恋と勝負。
Yeah.
どちらとでも好きに取れ。
Nice.
私は
Okay.
鶴見中尉殿が皆を犠牲に己の私腹を肥やさんとしたり、あるいは権力欲を満たしたいだけの
Okay.
I believe in him more
Yeah.
than he might believe in himself. Yeah.
Sure. Or believe in us.
Yeah. A memory?
指の骨。指の骨を見たことがありますか。同胞のために死命をとして戦う。それが軍人の本懐だ。そうだろ月島。私は鶴見中尉殿を前向きに信じる。月島はその私を信じてついてこい。
Wow. This is so fucking good.
Oh!
こういうことだ。
Oh, wait, okay. All right. I thought he was gonna. Okay.
3人とも達者でな。
Oh.
月島西パ。あの時千里眼で見えたものですけど。
No, please don't. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh huh.
I know. My heart. I had palpitations, man. This episode was too much.
また淵に助けられた。俺ばっかり。
G
Ah!
steamship. Ooh. What are the finger bones?
I think that's from his child.
Oh, from his child. Oh, because they're so small. Oh. Oh, I didn't even clue
The
in.
child that he never got to meet.
Right. Yeah.
This episode was
Oh,
beautiful.
This episode.
I
was
love it so much.
Oh.
My heart is very full right now.
Intense too.
And I'm gonna say something that'll change the mood a little bit. I'm so happy that this whole thing resolved within the one episode because I actually was worried that I was gonna miss on some of the emotion of the episode because every time I see Tanigaki Nishpa in like an emotional state with his facial expression, I'm just staring at the neck, you know? And so all this serious stuff is happening and I'm just wanting to laugh. like it just makes me think of when he's like saying goodbye to the other like ballerinas at the
Yeah.
circus, you know? And he's
Yeah.
just like like
God,
So,
I need to watch that episode again. That was so good.
like this was everything I could have hoped for. It was delightful.
So the Inkarmat situation is not only resolved, it's
Yeah.
completely
Uh-huh.
saved because Tanigaki obviously realizes that he can't stall this out. It ends up getting
Right.
worse for him no matter how long it goes.
Yep.
even if he ends up running out the whole situation of the gold hunt, he loses years potentially
Right.
with not only Inkarmat but also his child.
And
So-
even if everything works perfectly and he is able to actually trust Tsurumi that he'll
Yep.
be able to be with Inkarmat and all that
He
stuff
wouldn't be able to live with the guilt and regret.
of what he would do to a Sherpa.
And I love
Yep.
that that theme is what then carries through all the way to Koito and Tsukishima. Because Tsukishima is doing all this because of the guilt and regret that made him give up everything, and has since he's thrown that away, he has to. He has basically buyer's remorse. He needs to make that sacrifice in his mind, one that he's like, no, I made the right decision. Because if I don't, then I'll go insane and I'll, end this whole thing.
Yep.
So
Like, this was
Koito, the one that actually saves him here by being like, no, don't you have any vision here, man?
Yeah.
Don't you see the potential of what Tsurumi could do?
right. And
Even if he's a piece of shit that's using us.
Yeah. And hey, when you did that, was that just did you really
I
mean
love that they called it out back the spitting thing, because you and I were like,
But
wait a minute.
Is it possible that that's
could've-
just to make sure that he isn't in danger?
and they could have their cake and eat it. He's like, yeah, whichever you prefer.
Yeah, whichever you prefer.
Doesn't matter.
Holy shit!
Oh, Koito!
This Koito is such a Giga Chad, and I never thought that those words would leave my lips. Right?
No.
Like the
In
way
a realm
in
of
which
Giga Chads, he just feels
Yes.
so basic. But
Right.
now in this episode,
I'm like,
he made the
oh,
decision.
Captain, my Captain.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
You are the superior officer.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what the commanding officer should do, right? Like
Yep.
the way in which, and this is all for the antagonists,
Yep.
right? Like this, like to have something where you say, "Hey, I believe in this person so much that even when I like it goes full circle past not broken clock is right twice a day, but like whatever the inverse of that is, where it's the yes, I see all of this stuff, and hey, whether or not I'm that fanatically devoted to Tsurumi, who knows? But here's where, like, whether or not it's fanatical,
Right.
my devotion to him is true.
Sure.
Because I do believe in him, right?
Yes.
And on the one hand, that's very sad because but you've seen all the evidence of all the shit, and he's like, yeah, but I'm still gonna choose to believe that the person that was able to spin all of those pretty lies, right? That it comes from enough of a real place that I can trust them.
Or not even just that, just the idea that his dream isn't one of just self-satisfaction or trying to just burn everything down. He
Yeah.
actually wants something grand and good.
Right.
It's the thing of where, at the very least, he might just want to bury his comrades properly and have a enriched Japan.
Right. Like
That might be it.
the idea that in the midst of the suffering and all of the horrible things that happened to Tsurumi, to the point where he carries around a couple of the finger bones from presumably his unborn dead child,
God, yeah.
that he was able to create something real in the midst of the manipulation
Right.
that then is an anchoring point for these wayward souls, basically, right? These people,
he's manipulating himself and his own love against
right? And
the future.
so I'm finding myself all of a sudden rooting for Tsurumi, not with regards to the specifics of what he does as an antagonistic force against,
But the hope that Koito has.
but the hope that Koito has,
Yeah.
and the
Believe in the me that believes in Tsurumi.
right, yeah, like and the fact that something in the same way that Tanigaki's hilariously thick neck also does make for some very evocative sad moments as he's realizing everything that's happened. That stupid fucking picture with the face put over it. No, it's like a One Piece style, challenge of what can I make you cry over, right?
Right.
Like even the silliest, dumbest things,
Yep.
And so now we're gonna take that thing that was just a big joke that we even brought up again earlier in the episode, and hey, he's gonna cut away a part of that. Which there are so many different ways you could take it. One,
Sure.
that maybe his fanaticism has faded away a bit,
Sure. I would
but
say
also,
it's definitively faded away because of what happened
right
previously.
yeah, exactly. And then what the current state of things is, well, we'll figure it out,
Yeah.
But hey, you can be with me in this, right? Follow me.
Yeah.
Like-
It's so
like-
fun because Koito's then building his own sub-faction within
Yes.
the Tsurumi faction.
And you know
which is-
what's crazy
It's
about
like,
it?
Tsurumi, you made someone into
Well-
you in a way that maybe...
He made someone into the you that they believed existed.
Right. Yeah.
Like, think about that. Isn't that incredible?
yeah.
Like he is now using the very things that he thought that Tsurumi was doing.
Right.
That was actually a sick, twisted.
Lie.
You're not seeing. Yeah, it's a lie. You don't see the full thing.
Right.
But he's using that fake thing and making it a real thing because it was real to him. And so, guess what? It actually is real now.
Because it works.
'Cause it works.
Tsukishima stopped
Yeah.
trying to kill them.
Yeah.
Tsukishima hopes again.
Uh-huh.
Now, he doesn't want your fake magic kind of hope, He
Right.
doesn't want some, like, superstitious thing that's going to hold it on to it. He wants it to be his own thing.
Yeah, and this is where I really like this from the standpoint also of the structure of Golden Kamuy as a show and the themes of people that go to war and become scarred by it. Can they ever be whole again, right?
Sure.
Because in the previous episode we had Usami, who was psycho before the war, right?
Yeah. The war just gave him a chance to,
Exactly. And it would be God, that look on his face as he's seeing all the kids in town. It's just his neck's so distracting it threw me off of my current train of thought. But basically, it would be kind of like reductive or sort of a downer if it's that's all there is, right? Like, we don't get to see the ways in which they're able to reclaim themselves while still following Tsurumi, right? That's ideally what you want from antagonists, right? You want to be able to treat them as characters the same as you would for the protags and to care about them to the same degree. Whether or not they'll get through this story in one piece, whether or not they will end up, maybe they might still do things that are pretty barbaric by the end of the show, right?
Yeah.
But they have that hope, they have that chance. Guess what? They are currently building that brighter tomorrow and
Yes.
living in it, while at the same time, working towards the whatever Tsurumi's dream is, believing that it will be something even better. So I
Yes.
fucking love it.
Yeah, this is all in the backdrop of that. This episode started off effectively with a, hey, I set you up with a Hail Mary so that you could find me. You do find me, but it's Tsukishima that finds you,
Right.
finding me. And
Yeah.
then it starts this terrifying half-episode chase.
Which
of
Tsukishima was an absolute Terminator. Holy shit.
Tsukishima was unstoppable.
That was terrifying. I was thinking, oh, he's smaller and all that stuff. Tanigaki,
He's lucky that
Tanigaki would ruin
Tanigaki
him.
didn't just put a bullet in his head when he was paralyzed.
Right.
I'll say that.
yes, very lucky.
But also the idea that Tsukishima then snaps to it when
Yeah.
they had spent only maybe like 20 minutes getting away, fires a gun out of the
Right.
window and then just is like,
okay, I limit braked enough for today, right? Like, all right, now I actually am going to be paralyzed for 2 hours.
right.
Like,
Then continues to chase them
Yeah.
for all that time.
and we get comedy interspersed throughout it. The fact that Tsukishima just sort of like fell flat on his face from there. It's like, that's funny, but also, what the fuck? And we're wondering like, wait, is Ian Carmot going to speak? Did a bullet, randomly hit her and she went
Nah.
quiet all of a sudden? No.
Tanigaki's
No.
too fucking thick for that.
Yeah. You think any bullets can get past this?
You think there's gonna be any exit wounds? That's
Yeah.
the thing I was the most worried about, was that his Tanigaki has like
Like a
5
bear.
bullets inside of him.
Yeah.
And he's just been carrying them
No,
all
he
this
just
time.
he just flexes like he could get shot in the throat. He
He just kind of
flexes
redistributes them
his neck
to
and
his
it just-
blubber,
Yeah.
But no, the bleeding, the fact that then we have Tsukishima like chasing him on foot.
Yep.
No issues at all.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly showing up. Yeah, he was a fucking Terminator.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then also just the quick character development, like backstory bit and tragic death of, I forget their name, but the doctor lady.
Yeah, yeah.
With like this happened with my mom, and you know what? Like, is that the reason why they decide, I'm going to, risk my life and end up sacrificing themselves to make sure that you guys get away? Maybe, sure. Yeah.
Well, I liked the idea that she said that her mother was perfect in that moment where, she was, round and ready to give birth, and there was just something so beautiful about that. Now, this lady is absolutely psycho.
Like, this is the same lady that's like, crazy. Hey, so can I eat your placenta?
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the most sane thing she said, actually, the entire show. But basically then, from there, is like, oh, wait, that perfection that I see on you right now, that I couldn't replicate even if I ate you, crazy talk, I saw in my mother. So you right here, no.
This isn't going to be stuff. You're not going to trip on some stairs.
Yeah. This is me basically saying I'm going to reach out and protect, the vision of my mother that I see in you from, beyond death. And fuck yeah, I mean, she had probably already kind of resigned herself to not have a normal life, and thus dying was just this is beautiful. This is something perfect I can do. And I loved the blood shot
pool
and the circle and stuff to almost give her this like beauty in death as well. Like
you did something selfless,
and in that was
stood up for people.
Love,
that was beautiful. That was perfect. Yeah.
So that was just a really cool moment because it made sense within the mechanics of when you're writing a scene like this. You want to have that back and forth where you feel like, okay, cool. The person that was at the door that was clearly Tsukishima walked away. But shit, he's going to walk up to the door and give away his own position by the movement of his boots.
Right. And then Tsukishima's always like one step ahead with like
he's so much smarter than the average
doorways,
that's been his thing. So he just busts it in. And like Tsukishima can't die. Like there's so much about Tsukishima that's set up not in a plot armor way, but in a way that because of how tied he is to Tsurumi, that if anyone's going to like betray Tsurumi at the very, very, very end and like kill him, it very well could be Tsukishima. But so that gives me this vibe that I'm like, oh well shit. Tanigaki is the only one that can die here. Like, of all the characters that can die here, it's him. But then we saw because Koito was not necessarily going to kill Tsukishima, but we saw her there earlier, so we know she's in the potential of the scene. But if she engages, there's no way she can stop Tsukishima. So the idea that she brings in a paralyzing agent that she does use. And Tsukishima doesn't hesitate. He just switches back and just boom, she's dead. I love how fast Golden Kamuy action scenes turn to violently lethal shit.
Yes.
And yet these characters all somehow get through it.
Right. The brutality of it sells that they really are just getting through by the skin of their teeth and not fully unharmed. But the thing is that them surviving crazy shit that you would expect to kill people, that just reinforces or change these people. Right? This is not that crazy for them, all things considered. Yes, Tanigaki will, after being shot like 3 times, carry Inkarmat all the way to, the Ainu village, right? Because
not just with the horse, but then off the horse.
Off the horse, right? Because that's what you got to do, right? Like, and
it's just really fucking awesome. But I all that to say, I'm impressed that in this episode we have half of it focused on this chase and the other half of it focused on understanding these characters and then having the birth of Tanigaki and Inkarmat's daughter, which is just like,
he's got a really big dick. That's the
last little bit of the umbilical cord. I have a daughter. It's just so beautifully like dumb and lovely. Like he's happy no matter whether he gets a boy or a daughter, but it's just him being like, look at his big dick. That's just totally my son. Like, you dumb fucking bear. I love you so much, but that is not a dick. That is the belly button is coming forth. And he's like,
right. Yeah. Also, the idea that the way that Inkarmat left a clue behind for him. Is there's gonna be this pervert soldier that looks like a bear.
Very hairy,
big
thick
butt.
man, big butt, big boobs. And he's gonna be here like staring at this hospital.
Right.
If you see him there,
give him this for me.
Right. And then obviously this is like the, I'm going to give you a reading, but I need you to do something for me. It's okay,
exactly.
cool.
Right.
And then this one's like, holy shit, she was right.
And of of course he notices also because they're chewing the thing. Ah, okay, Inkarmat interacted with this person, and and then hey, there you go.
Can you just imagine? You have someone that comes to you and is like and describes that and just says this person will be here at some point.
Yeah.
You work this shop.
You're like, sure.
And like 3 months goes by.
You're like, how would I even know? Like, that's such a vague description. No. When you see this person, you'll know. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's that.
Holy shit. I just love the idea that it's been like months since then. Like Inkarmat set this up like as quietly and subtly as she could.
Yep.
She did it when, she ended up leaving for like, a trip to, get food or something like that or what have you. And they, she had an escort or something like that. She does a basic reading and they're like, yeah. But then this person's sitting there like, that lady was kind of nice. But I visit her in the hospital a lot.
Damn, that hairy dude's got a big ass. Wait a minute, big ass.
What about the boobs? And like turns and looks like,
yeah,
oh my god. Right. He like turns and
he sees the buttons straining,
just
Which also, I gotta say,
so
I love how that was like ordered within the episode. That we have suddenly Tanagaki's there. And we're like, this is a dream, clearly. Because we've seen this in fiction so many times. And they do this thing to the point where it's like, why even bother doing that? Because nobody believes it, right? And then it's like, yeah, of course it's not that, right?
Yeah.
We get that the character is hopeful, but like, why try and make us believe it, And then it's like, no, that actually is what it did happen. The miracle thing, it's, here you go, right? And then we're going to explain why.
Right.
And it's like, okay, cool.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. But yeah. Fabulous episode.
Incredible.
Wonderful stuff set up for Koito, Tsukishima, and Tsurumi.
Yep.
Which is really fun because the idea that Tsurumi is like not necessarily doing this for some grand objective. I actually kind of like that idea that Tsukishima's kind of thought like, there's enough contradiction to what he's done that he might not have a great objective. He's just doing this off of the spur of that moment. Yeah. But Tsukishima doesn't know what that moment was.
Right.
But the idea that he sees these finger bones because he is kind of that quiet, kind of snake. He's just there, just watching. You know, and then he sees, like, probably one of the few times Tsurumi is just sitting somewhere, idling away. Like, there's nothing that Tsurumi's doing there.
And
it doesn't seem like him.
Well, it doesn't seem like him, but I also like the idea that because we've never seen this in the show before now, right? Like the bones thing. This is something that Tsurumi keeps very close to the chest, but I like to think that he intentionally keeps that maybe from other people. He wouldn't be this way when other people might be around. But maybe Tsukishima is the exception.
I doubt that there's any exceptions. I think it's more of the thing of where...
Maybe not consciously, like a subconscious thing where I don't think it's a coincidence that Tsukishima is the one that saw this.
That's a reach, but
maybe he'd be the one to notice,
I think it's more that Tsukishima's personality is the one that just kind of quietly sits there and just observes people.
Sure.
He's very paranoid, but he's very suspicious.
Well, and also compared to the other people in the 7th that are close to Tsurumi, he takes up much less space in a room.
Oh, way less.
So like the idea that if there were to be somebody that Tsurumi wouldn't notice, of course it would be him. Like, obviously.
I don't know. The one who really wouldn't be noticed would be fucking Ogata, just being like, Tsurumi is wanking off in the bathroom again.
Okay, sure. But I also like to think that Tsurumi like has like a mental note of like,
Where's Ogata?
Where's Ogata? Like,
wait, then Tsurumi's fucked because the beginning of the show starts with him being like, where the fuck is Ogata?
Yeah, that's when everything went wrong. But this was delightful. Actually. I also got to say, I really like that the picture with Koito, the Koito face, still stays silly.
Yes.
And like the fact that it perfectly lines up with Tsukishima's face underneath, like the jawline and everything, that's fantastic.
I also think that Golden Kamuy is a masterclass of the meme of you wouldn't get it. You had to be there. like there's so many individual frames and scenes and moments out of context.
Right,
You're
the
just
shot of Tsukishima being like, I don't understand, as he's staring at the photo. That is what everybody would say if they saw this photo. And yet, for the Golden Kamuy fans, they're like, oh, there's so many different layers to this. This is fantastic. Yeah.
Right. I feel like that's the show, is that if you tried to show it to people out of context, like a random scene, they'd just be sitting there with their deadpan Tsukishima face, just being like, I don't understand.
And that's the best thing about anime, right? Like, it's, you can do these things and have it work. You can have the comedy of, like, I can't even do it, but like the gigantic neck of, emotion and all that stuff. While at the same time, oh, holy shit, this person just became a father and thought he was going to die, lose his, the mother of his child or his child or whatever, like all in the same breath and episode. Yeah.
But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about the show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.